Whoa! Hey! Snuck up on me. Good to see you though. So give us a warning next time. Um, Hello again. Got update yesterday. What happened? When I left you last, I was just about to do the vapor barrier for that bay window wall at the end of the living room. And so I did that. And then I built the framing for the window box seat. And then I left it overnight. And then I looked at some pictures. And I was like, oh man, I think I built it too high. So I built the window box too high. So this morning I deconstructed it and rebuilt it at what I think now is a much better height. And here it is. Look at this. And you can kind of see the VAPORB barrier here. That's kind of all over the wall. Can't see it up there. And this stuff, that's the like acoustic adhesive sealant stuff, which is very gooey and it's a big mess, but it's all going to get covered up by trim and drywall and stuff. What matters is that it is applied liberally so that we've got a nice airtight, or as airtight as we can get, membrane, which is what this vapor barrier provides. So yeah, got that done, and then I built the seat, and then I tore it down and rebuilt the seat, so it's half framed. It's pretty much, the bulk of it is done. There's going to be, so these cross bits, there's going to be another cross bit here, another one in the middle here, and then one between these guys here. But I'm leaving, and these ones here are just there kind of temporarily, just so you can kind of get an idea. I'm not going to put the other ones on until I've actually lined the box. I'm going to line the box with like cedar faced plywood or actual cedar planks. Cedar something. Cedar's just a lovely material to make like blanket boxes and things out of. It's really great with moisture. It has a lovely aroma, and it's kind of like anti-insect. So yeah, people line kind of blanket boxes and closets and stuff with cedar. So I'm going to line this box with cedar, and then I'm going to face it. I'm not sure what I'm going to face it with on the outside. The floorboards all run this way into it, so let me know what you think. I'm thinking of either drywalling it, making it drywall, or having like tongue and groove planks coming up. To be honest, I think I'm just going to drywall it on the outside and then continue the baseboard. So you kind of see the baseboard is going to go along the bottom, and then I'm going to have it return along the face of the box. So it'll be trimmed out, same as the rest of the base of the walls. And then the top on it, it's going to have like two big access doors in the middle here. But they'll be as seamless as I can achieve. They'll just have a fine reveal. And they'll be able to open. But the lid, I'm not sure. That will either be painted or natural timber. Kind of depends what I do with the trim throughout this house. I'd like it to be natural timber, because the floor is timber, and that would just make sense. Otherwise it's going to start looking like a piece of furniture, and I want it to look like a built-in part of the room. So I think the top at least will be some really beautiful grade A ply that is then edged and applied with a resilient finish, because it's going to be pot plants and cushions and all sorts of cool stuff going on with this box seat. But yeah, achieved. What a journey. Once I came to the realization that I had to destroy it, oh, not destroy it, I had to like unpick parts of it, chop all of these down lower. I did that in place. I didn't actually remove them. I left the bottom plate screwed down and these in place because they're nailed through. It would have been a nightmare to like take all of this off, to take these off and cut them on the chop saw. So I took the top plate off, unpicked all the nails holding that down and the couple of screws, And then these I just marked with a marking block and then cut them with my little circular saw very carefully. And I got it pretty good. This whole room kind of like slopes from one end to the next. So this end of the room is about 3/4 of an inch higher than this end. So this wall is a consistent height. All of these are the same height. So the bottom plate actually like curves down, and so does the top plate curves down. But so do the window sills. So eventually the top of this is going to follow the contour of the floor. It's going to be flat from about here to here, and then it's going to start falling away slightly. But I don't think you're going to pick it. Fingers crossed. Also, what did I do? Oh, I finished the outlets circuit in this room. So you can see that's the first outlet for this living room circuit. Then that comes up, goes over, goes down to where these two wires are poking out. There's going to be another outlet box there on that stud, and then it goes through the wall to where these wires are hanging out. You can see the white outlet box there. Then this goes through to this outlet box, which is in the front of this wall thingy. And then we go along, and then there's another outlet box. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That can technically be the last one, or I might put another one here. It's kind of redundancy there, but the more outlets, the merrier, right? So, could you see that? You can see that, right? So let me know what you think. Should I add that last outlet or not? Sound off in the comments. And that's about it. I did a big sweep up. Should have worn a mask. Dust everywhere. I've breathed a bit in. It's really probably not doing me much good. I wear a mask a lot of the time, but then sometimes I just get carried away. And before you know it, I'm just like huffing enormous amounts of dust. But yeah, this feels great. It's going to be beautiful. And old window box. It's going to be like a big kind of like seat, storage area. Oh, it's going to be great. And I'm so glad that I lowered it. Before, it was at a height where the top... I'll kind of show you. Before, I built it at a height where the top of it would have like gone straight into the window and died as like a windowsill. So the top would have been about here. And it's just a bit higher. It made the windows look kind of chopped off and funny. I thought it was a good idea when I first conceived this window box. But seeing it like in situ, I really changed my mind. It was just too high and the windows looked crowded. So now I'll have like a separate windowsill for the windows and a top for the window box, which I think will look just better, a bit more proper. So let's have a look at that. You can kind of see it's the height of it. So the windows get space to breathe, and I think it's pretty cool. As for the rest of the house, this dining room's been my like kind of chop saw zone. It's down in the van. I haven't needed it today. And then the kitchen, that's all pretty much as we left it. But yeah, just a quickie today to show off vapor barrier and window box, and almost finished the electrical in this room. The last thing to do to finish this electrical, the rough in anyway, is to put in this outlet box, put in a light switch on one of these walls, I'm not sure which side, and then run a wire from that light switch up to the ceiling. So I need to bash a hole in the ceiling to put a box there for what is going to be a nice big ceiling fan. And I'm not sure, I might plan on putting a few downlights in as well. I'm not sure if just the one light ceiling fan thing is going to be enough in here. So I have to figure that out as well, if I'm going to put more lights or just have the one light built into the fan and then have like lamps and stuff. I prefer lamps anyway. Wall lights also a possibility. I do like wall lights. So yeah, I'm not sure. But at least one in the ceiling. And then the ceiling will be panelled and all that stuff. But yeah, cool, eh? Whoops. One more look. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.